Hey guys, welcome back to Hungry with Henry. Today I'll be showing you 2 different ramen recipes. Let's get started.
First, we'll start off by washing our pork and chicken bones in cold water to ensure that none of the scum stays in our soup. Next, we'll top the bones with water and set it to boil. Now it's time for our aromatics. We'll add a single halved onion, some garlic cloves, and a few green onions inside our pork belly. The sauce that will give our ramen a kick of flavor. We'll cover the pork belly, adding some green onions and garlic measuring cup as a marinade. Filling it with our eggs, hard soy sauce, boil them for about 5 minutes, and topping it off with overnight some of our bonito flakes. We want the egg yolk to have reduced our tare and juicy consistency to mix together the flavors. Now it's time to put everything together. We'll place our noodles in our soup base, add the tare, an egg, some slices of pork chasu, and garnish with green onion.
To create this ramen dish, it cost me around $60 and took 3 days to complete from start to finish. For our second recipe, we'll be adding boiled water to some instant ramen, and we'll let it cook for about 3 minutes. Wait, that's it? How did an artisan food like ramen turn into instant ramen, a food known for its speed and cheapness? Let's find out.
The story of instant ramen begins in 1945 in Osaka, Japan. A businessman by the name of Momofuku Ando was walking down the bombed-out street in his hometown when he noticed a group of people lining up in the wreckage of a building outside of a ramshackle ramen stall. Even through all the destruction, he noticed how ramen was still the people's comfort food. Ever since the end of the war, food shortages and rationing were common throughout Japan. When Ando lost his job as a banker in 1957, he set out to create a preservable noodle soup to solve Japan's food problem. When he accidentally dropped ramen noodles in tempura oil, instant ramen was born. At first, it was a luxury item. His product, chicken ramen, costed more than a fresh bowl of ramen. Its convenience and simplicity, however, found success in the Japanese market, and soon, instant ramen became a staple of Japanese food.
Oishi instant noodles come with beef and chicken flavor.
Try it, delicious! It's delicious!
With the release of cup noodles in 1971, instant ramen began to spread throughout the world. Although instant ramen was a food born out of necessity, it has since evolved into something more. Today, 100 billion packets of instant ramen are consumed every year. Oftentimes, instant ramen can be found in the most unexpected of places. In American prisons, instant ramen is one of the most widely bought and traded items, and has essentially become a form of currency for many. Instant ramen is portable, durable, and divided into discrete portions, perfect for prisoners to use in the absence of money. With some meals in the US prisons costing as low as 56 cents to produce, instant ramen is also a vital source of food for prisoners when their meals are not enough. To this day, instant ramen helps feed those who can't afford much else. A single serving of instant ramen averages only 13 cents. Regularly eating instant ramen, however, can lead to health problems in the long run. The average serving of instant ramen contains 72% of the 1500 milligrams of daily recommended sodium. In a study conducted in 2014, it was found that those who ate instant ramen at least twice a week had a 68% greater chance for metabolic syndrome, a group of conditions related to high blood pressure, fat, and blood sugar that increase the risk of cardiovascular disorders. In places like China, instant ramen is the food of choice for many lower-class workers. One worker commented, "It's garbage food. Everybody knows it's bad for your health. I don't like eating it, it's simply for convenience." Indeed, 40% of all the world's instant ramen is consumed in China. Instant ramen isn't something just found in China or in prisons. In a survey of former UTS students in their first year at the University of Toronto, the percentage of those who ate instant ramen at least weekly increased twofold, from 13.8% in high school to 28.5% in first-year university. As students, instant ramen is likely to come up in our lives down the road. When it does, how do we make sure that instant ramen won't affect our health? Let's find out.